Hey family here, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my very first video of 2019. Happy New Year. I hope you guys are enjoying the first week of January thus far. Have you set your goals yet? Are you reading over your goals daily? Girl, I hope so. Let's manifest everything we want in 2019. Okay, today I will be reviewing the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r concealer and setting powder that launches January 11th. Fenty Beauty actually sent me these goodies. They sent me a package. Like, oh my gosh, Fenty Beauty knows who I am. I am on the smaller spectrum of influencer number counts, okay? I have 50,000, a little bit over 50,000 subscribers, 10,000 followers on Instagram, and the fact that Fenty Beauty found me, first of all, emailed me, reached out to me, and wanted to send me a package, I feel so grateful and thankful and blessed. Anyways, today I have on a Fenty face because I wanted to see how the foundation works with the concealer and powder, okay, so we can have a cohesive workability. So without further congé, if you are interested to hear my thoughts and see me review, test, apply, blend out the new Fenty Beauty concealer and setting powder, then subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed. Tap that bell to be notified of my future uploads. And when you tap that bell, an option will pop up. Click on options and ensure all notifications are enabled, including my creator posts. And stay tuned, keep on watching, and I hope you enjoy this video. Alright, so I have my base on. Listen, I have not done makeup in like 2 weeks, so I'm a little rusty today. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I couldn't do my brows today. My eyeshadow look a little wonky on this side. Bear with your girl. Okay, so I have my base on. I got some Fenty foundation samples from Sephora because my skin tone does not have an exact match. So I had to mix two foundations. I mixed 330 and 360. 330 is like super orange. It's dumb orange. I'm like, Rihanna, who is orange? Who is that orange? It's like Oompa Loompa orange, okay. And then 360 is like a neutral olive foundation, and I'm a yellow olive girl. So I just mixed the two, and voila. It's like a perfect match, like dead on. Like, listen, my mind, like, I swear I can mix foundations in my mind. Anyways, you're not here for foundation. You're here for concealer and setting powder. They sent me a little note. It says, "Hey Leah, enclosed is a bunch of Fenty Beauty goodies, including our new concealers and powders. I hope you enjoy." Oh my gosh! I got sent 5 concealers. I have 290, 300, 310, 320, and 330. So we're gonna swatch all 5 to see which one matches me best as far as concealer goes. And this is the packaging of the concealer, the signature Fenty Beauty graffiti-like packaging. Let me see how much they retail for. But before I get into that, for the concealer, it is called the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer. You get 0.27 fluid ounces of concealer. Let me go on the Fenty Beauty Instagram page and see how much they is. This launches January 11th, in addition to 10 more foundation shades that are launching. I believe they are launching a shade called 345. Listen, on January 11th, I'm about to head to Sephora and see if that one like matches me better, because I don't want to buy 2 foundations. Who wants to buy 2 foundations? Not I. This concealer comes in 50 shades. Wow. Iconic. And also they have 8 shades of translucent setting powder. 8 truly translucent shades made for any skin tone. For setting powder, I have cashew and banana. I'm gonna assume banana might be better for my under eyes. Cashew could be cute for like an all over face set since it is a bit deeper. Where are the prices at? I don't even know. Let me go on Trendmove. Okay, I don't see any prices. However, I will look before I post this video. I will look to see what the prices are, and then I'll put them in the description box. Be sure to check my description box because I'm very thorough under there, and I will give you all the dates and all the links, honey. I'm like looking on the Instagram page page and I don't see any prices. Let's open up these things. This is what the outside, I know my lights are super bright. This is what the outside of the concealer looks like. It basically just looks like a mini foundation package. Oh, it's so cute. By the way, hello. If you are new here and you do not know my face, hello, nice to meet you. I am ahliyahmichelle, honey. By the time you reach the end of this video, I think you'll want to subscribe. I mean, I'm a good time. Okay, first, let's just start with 330. 330 is way too orange. Boom, set that to the side. 320. 320 is like a peachy orange, but it's not, it's like too peachy for my under eye. This is 310. Oh yeah, 310 might be that girl for me. See, 290. Ooh, or 290. I might like 290. 290. And lastly, oh, 300. I'm sorry, I did that out of order. 300. Ooh, I think I might like 300. Can't really see the undertones against. You can't really see the undertones against my bright lights. I think I'm gonna go with 300. What was the third one? 310? No, I think I'm gonna go with 300. So if you wanna reference me, I'm in between the shades 330 and 360 for the foundation. I'm going to be using the shade 300 for concealer. So let's go ahead and apply her right now. Ooh, she's very thickums. I love this. The reason why I'm a little like low in the camera is so my mirror isn't like all up in the viewfinder, you feel me? Okay, let's apply this. She definitely comes out thick, honey. And a lot comes out on the applicator, like a lot. This is a lot of concealer, oh my gosh. Let me turn my ISO down just a little bit. Okay, I turned my ISO down just a tad because I feel like I was looking a little washed out. Let me just drag this right up against my liner. Ooh, okay. Now I'm gonna blend it out with the Beauty Blender. A lot of product definitely comes out on the first like application, so I like that. I'm not truly a fan of the foundation only because I'm not a matte foundation girl. I really love dewy foundations, but I thought for the sake of this video, honey, I need to have a Fenty face. Oh, she blends like butter. Yes, she does. Oh yes, 300 is that girl. Let's get up in that nose. This formula is very creamy. I thought it was gonna be like a concealer that was like matte, like the foundation, because I'm just not a matte girl. But it's very creamy. It doesn't dry down fast, which I like because I'm a person who likes to take their time blending all of their complexion products. I like to take my time. Oh my gosh, this is why I cannot wear nice shirts when I film. I knew I was gonna do that. I knew I was. Let me wipe this off of my arm. I'm a girl, as I was saying, who likes to take their time blending their complexion products. So I really like that this does not dry down fast. Thank the Lord. Okay, she's cute. Let's do the other eye. Listen, do not come for my eyeshadow today, okay? I'm a little rusty. Give me a break. I swear, I promise you, I am more talented than this. You know, I'm not really a yellow concealer kind of girl, but the yellow in this concealer, she isn't too much, okay? I usually go for like warm, peachy, undertoned concealers because I just think they are very cohesive with my yellow olive foundations. Foundation, I only have like one foundation that's true to my yellow olive undertone, which is the NARS Tahoe. Fenty Beauty, y'all gotta make a dupe to NARS Tahoe, okay? That foundation is the perfect yellow olive foundation. A lot of concealer comes out on the wand. I would say she's full coverage, maybe medium to full coverage. It depends on if you let the concealer dry down or not. I don't have the patience for that. Listen, I'm not trying to wait for anything to dry down. I want to blend it now, okay? Oh my gosh, what if Fenty Beauty comes out with a dewy foundation? Ugh, honey, she blends right in like butter. And even though my foundation did dry down, I have no problem like marrying my foundation and my concealer together. So the Fenty Beauty foundation and concealer, although the foundation is matte, they do marry together beautifully. Like there's no weird situation going on, even though the foundation does dry down on you. But honestly, I do have oily skin. So if you have dry skin, I don't know how that's gonna work. I have oily skin, so anything usually blends really well on my skin because my skin stays slippery. Okay, let's finish off my sculpting routine so we can try these setting powders. Oh my gosh, it's crooked. I am so rusty today. Lord help me. Help me, Jesus. I can't really compare this concealer to anything because first of all, I'm the type of person who will use the same concealer all year long. I mean, listen, I used Kevin Quant for over a year and that's like my favorite concealer. So, you know, I can't really compare it to anything, but I will say it's very creamy, blends super well. Like what the hell? And don't even worry because it blends right into this foundation. And it would only make sense for me to wear the foundation as I'm testing this concealer just to see how they work together. Yes, honey, I'm getting snatched. Okay, let's see if we can snatch this nose. Oh my gosh, my nose contour is so crooked. What is wrong with me? Honestly, if you're curious, the foundation samples from Sephora, they actually put quite a bit in here. Like, I could go and do a whole nother full face beat with like the samples they gave me. Like, I've actually never gotten samples from Sephora. That's like the first time I've done that. And they give you a generous amount. Like, shout out to Sephora. I have a very slippery nose. Like, no matter what I do, I could pack on a whole jar of powder and my nose just stays slippery. So we're gonna see how this concealer works on my nose, because my nose, she doesn't like anything. So far, I'm looking unclockable. Okay, so the concealer is all blended in. I look very seamless, very smooth. Now let's set, I think I'm only gonna set the under eyes with powder. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to presume Banana to be my under eye setting shade. Oh, the packaging is so cute. Like, it's so luxury. Like, look, oh my gosh, the top, it's shiny. It's like faux metal, and it's what would you call this shape? Hold on, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. It's an octagon. Okay, she's octagonal. She's so cute. She looks very expensive, very bougie. This could be decor. For the powder, you get 0.98 ounces, 28 grams, 0.98 ounces. The concealer, did I say it? 8 milliliters or 0.27 fluid ounces for the concealer. So you get quite a bit of powder. I'd say 0.98 ounces is a lot. The inside detail, she's like a very light blush pink. And then you have like, ooh, that's cool detail. It won't pick up on camera, but like the holes in the top are in the design FB for Fenty Beauty. That's a cute detail. Oh, you can see it. You can see it right there. It says FB Fenty Beauty. You get a little plastic film on top. She doesn't smell like anything. That's good. I really don't like when powders smell like anything. But a boom, boom, bam. This honestly looks too yellow, but you know, it's okay. We'll see how it dusts off, but it looks super yellow. I never go for something this yellow. It just won't pick up. And if I show you further, it'll drop. I mean, the powder will fall. Okay, just know it's really yellow, like it's really banana. Let me blend out my creases. If I need to go and buy a lighter shade, I will, especially if this powder ends up being fire, because like, I'm a person who likes to press my powder into my under eyes. I don't like to bake, so we are not baking. I'm just going to press this until it melts all the way in. And I only like to work a little bit of powder in at a time. We're gonna allow it to melt into the concealer. Okay, let's look up close. Oh yeah, she looks very smooth. Okay, Fenty. She looks very smooth. Oh wow. Okay, it's not that yellow like when I press it in. It's just like I'm already yellow, so like I can't be adding on too much more yellow because it just looks crazy. I need something to balance me out. So I always go for like more beige with a slight peach to it. And honestly, I saw that Fenty Beauty has a lavender powder, which is very interesting. I wonder if there are people out there with lavender undertones, or is it like a correcting powder, you think? I don't know, we'll have to go see it. I'll have to go see it in person. Okay, it melts into the concealer really well. And my under eyes look very smooth. Yeah, she looks very smooth. And she doesn't look dry either. Okay, let's press it into here. I like that the powder doesn't have a scent. Thank you. There's no need for a powder to smell like perfume. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, this powder definitely blurs. Blurs very well. What are the specs on this powder? Does it say? It just says instant retouch setting powder. Does it claim to blur? Light as air setting, photo soft finish for all. Okay, it very much is so. What does the concealer claim to do? The concealer claims that it's instant photo soft coverage for all, long wear, light as air, crease proof. Listen, I don't know why companies, listen, this is not even to a particular brand, but like crease proof, does she even exist? Because if you have natural creases under your eyes, it's gonna crease. Like, yeah, she looks, and it looks like hydrated. Like my under eyes don't look dry at all. I'm gonna just put a little bit more in my inner corners because for some reason my concealer be staying moist in like my inner corner, so I gotta make sure I set those or else my eyeshadow will just look crazy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and set my chin and the rest of the areas in which I concealed. I think I'll take cashew and then just lightly dust it over the rest of my face. The real test will be my nose. Actually, I forgot I don't set my forehead anymore. Okay, I don't like to set my forehead because I like that sheen, honey. I like the light to follow me, honey. So let's just really pack this onto our nose because my nose, she does not like to like be set. Press this all up in this nose. Okay, under eyes are looking nice and smooth. I look very smooth, honey. I look very unclockable, honey. Let's open up cashew and see what she looks like. Packaging, honey, she looks expensive. Okay, yeah, cashew is more like a peachy beige, a little bit too deep for my under eyes, but I definitely could use her to set the rest of my face. So let me get a fluffy brush. Does that product on it? Okay, cool. I'm gonna take this Morphe E4 once. We're just gonna lightly set the rest. Very finely milled. Actually, this powder does have a slight smell. It's like a hint of baby powder. Maybe a hint of something, but it's nothing too overpowering. Or maybe it's my brush. I'm just gonna do a little bit right here, trying to avoid the center of my forehead because I love that to have a sheen. Okay, this looks really good. It didn't really change the color of my face that much. I really like that. Let me just get let me bring my mirror up close. Let's get one good look. Okay, everything is blended really well. The foundation and concealer work really well together. The powder looks really smooth. It doesn't look too drying. It honestly looks like a hydrated matte, if that makes sense. But that's my technique of using powder. I just like to press it into my concealer until it just melts in. With a damp beauty blender, everything looks really smooth. I think I should go a shade up in the powder, in the setting powder. I think banana is a little bit too yellow, but it looks really good. We'll have to see how it wears, and I'll also have to use it a few more times because I never really know if I love something until like consistent use. Let me go ahead and finish off my face, and then I'll be right back to give you my final thoughts. Oh my gosh, you guys, as I was like doing my makeup off camera, I noticed in the box of the powders, there's a little slot right there that has an extra powder thing. That's interesting. A powder thing. What would the thing be for? Wait, was I supposed to put this in here? Oh, maybe I was supposed to put this in here. Oh, maybe it's a little protector so your powder doesn't spill everywhere. Like when you travel. Hold on, let me like try it out real quick. It is! Oh my god, because it has the little braille. The FB braille, like it's braille. You know, like you insert it into the powder so the powder don't spill. Oh my gosh, Fenty Beauty with the details. Fenty Beauty with the doggone details. It probably is like regular, but like, I don't know why it's so cool to me. Okay, you guys, so this is my face. Beats. If you want to know every single detail that's on my face, follow me on Instagram because I post every single detail to my beats when I post my high quality photos on the gram. I look pretty flawless. Like I look pretty seamless. I look pretty unclockable. Look at my Fenty face, honey. She is unclockable. She is smooth. She is seamless. Well, alrighty then. I hope you guys enjoyed my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer and powder review. If you did, be sure to go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new here and this is the first time seeing my face, I would love to see you in my next video. Subscribe to my channel if you are not already subscribed, and join me in the hotties, honey. I love you guys so much. And until next time, always remember to serve, honey. And I will see you in Friday's upload. Bye.